Hi, I'm Dave Mammano from NextStepU, this great company here that helps you with college planning, career planning, and life skills. You're watching 5 Minutes of College. Thanks for viewing today. I've got a great guest today, Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Dave. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. First time we met, but we're already fast friends. So Katie's going to talk a little bit about the career that she's in, and she works for a chain of hotels, right?
Yes, Visions Hotel Group.
Okay. And so you do sales for that, right?
Sales.
So tell us a little bit about that. What does that mean to do, sales for a hotel chain?
So I sell for 9 different properties under 5 different brands. So what a lot of people don't know is that many of the hotels you see on the road or when you're traveling are owned by management companies, and that's who I work for. So I work with different businesses and larger corporations to bring them into our hotels and sell them groups, group rooms, overnight rooms at discounted rates.
Okay, so a business is, bringing a lot of people into the city. They need a relationship with a hotel or a chain of hotels. You're the middle woman between the hotels and the business.
Exactly.
Yep.
So whether they're coming into the city for training or a new store opening, or they have a new vice president, whatever the case may be, I'm that middleman between the hotels and the businesses. I get them to our hotels.
Great. So that's a great job in sales. And as we know, we've talked about sales before. There's a lot of different sales positions. Every company usually needs a salesperson. So this is really cool. So what will they want in return? The value. They'll want, obviously, a nice place to stay, maybe some banquet rooms, a discount, right? Something like that. So, yeah.
I work to identify the client's needs. So I work with them, asking them qualified questions to find out what's important to them and their travelers. Is it the amenities? Is it the fitness center? Is it the rate? Is it the meals provided? Is it the banquet space?
Yeah.
So that's my job to find out from the client so I can direct them to the right hotel.
Great. So you seem passionate about it. So not only do you like sales, but you like the industry a lot as well.
I do. It's a lot of relationship building, and it's very dynamic. So no day is the same.
Right. Very good. So somebody as a high school student or a college student thinking about getting into sales, and then specifically the hotel, tourism, hospitality business, what would you suggest that a high school student or a college student can do right now to kind of, dip their foot in that pool to learn a little bit more about their career?
Sure. I would recommend getting out there and networking, working with your local chambers, walking into a hotel and introducing yourself and just asking to speak with the general manager. Putting your face into the community is the best way to go about learning about what career you want and whether or not sales is right for you.
Great. Are there internships available?
There are internships available.
Okay.
A lot of the times you have to uncover the internships in sales.
Right.
They're not as
you have to be in sales.
Yep. You can, again, find that out when you go on vacation. If you're traveling, find out who the general manager is. A lot of the times, managers and people in this industry are very well connected no matter where you go. So it's just asking questions and not being afraid to ask those questions.
Great.
People will help you.
Great. What type of person would you describe that really does well in your career? Like, what are their characteristics?
Sure. Somebody who's not shy to ask questions and speak with people, and somebody who's not afraid. It is a little daunting when you first get started and when you're first in this business, but as long as you're yourself and you're genuine, you'll go very far.
Great. What are some of the skills that students can do right now to do what you do? Are there skills and courses, classes that they can take in high school, college, or even just outside of a school? Anything that you would recommend or things that you've done that have been helpful?
Volunteering and public speaking courses have been very helpful.
Great.
What volunteering will give you is that networking and that connection and relationship building, and you're also giving back to the community in some way.
Great.
And public speaking, you learn a lot in your communication classes about being comfortable speaking and talking with other people.
Great. And so we know sales, there's a saying that salespeople are the poorest people in the world, and they're also the richest people in the world. It just depends on how hard you work and kind of matching that work with something passionate, right? So selling something that you love. And is that true in this case as well, where the income potential in your type of sales position, the harder you work, I imagine that you could make a very good living?
I always believe don't work harder, work smarter. So if you know what you're doing in the position, you will go far. And if you love what you're doing, you will go far.
Right.
It's not about your earning potential. It's about who you are as a person. And again, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
I love it. That's a great way to end the show. Thank you. Thank you, Katie, so much. I appreciate it. If you're interested in more about sales, and specifically sales in hotel, tourism industry, throw us an email at david@nextstepu.com, and we'd be happy to connect you with Katie. Thank you very much for watching 5 Minutes to College, and thank you very much, Katie.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a great one. Great handshake. Part of good sales.